Hi, I thought I'd do a quick build update, see where I'm at, what I'm doing, what's happening. Okay, well, the ICM Spitfire Mark 8 is now finished. I'm calling it finished anyway. Well, what can I say? It's actually not a bad kit. It goes together okay. You know, it's not a kit I'd recommend to someone who's a beginner. You know, you need to have built a few kits, learnt a few techniques, filling, sanding, rescribing at least, really. The general fit's okay, but it needs a bit of work really around the back end here, and the front end generally around the cowling's not brilliant. I didn't put the engine in this one. I think if you do put the engine, from what I've heard, you really can't fit this sort of top part on. You have to leave it off. I really wanted it to show this one all buttoned up. I'm quite pleased with the way it's come out. I used Tamiya paints for the sort of dark earth and the sand. Tamiya yellow as well, so pretty much actually all Tamiya paints. The blue underneath actually is Vallejo, Azure, is it? Yeah, Azure blue, which is quite nice colour. Yeah, it's not bad. I'm quite pleased with it. It's okay. The clear parts aren't brilliant. Yeah, I can't really say much more than that about them. The decals themselves are truly awful. You know, in retrospect, I've heard some things about the decals. The first star and bar I tried to do, it just disintegrated, completely fell apart. I think I've thrown the decal away now. I was going to keep it to show you, but it literally just dissolved almost completely into the water. It was horrible. This one is actually from an Edard kit, or from my spares, so I had to spare a few spares. Not many actually. I don't seem to have done many American subjects, so I didn't have a lot, but luckily I managed to salvage a few. The others are actually the kit decals. I actually should have listened to some of the stuff on YouTube, because people I know have used this liquid decal film, micro scout. It is a lifesaver for these decals. If you are going to use the kit decals, get some of this. Paint it over them. You literally leave it 15-20 minutes, let it dry, and then they will actually be usable. They're not brilliant, you still got to treat them with a bit of care, but the main ones obviously I wanted to salvage with the sort of nose art decals, and ideally the numbers, because I didn't have any, oh sorry, the letters here, I didn't have any. But luckily they're okay. They're not the best, and they haven't gone on as well as many, but they're not too bad. So yeah, I'm reasonably happy with that. It's not a bad kit. So yeah, that one's done. What else is on the go? Well, some of you know I'm working on the 109. Let's actually move this out of the way. The 109 trumpeter. I will be getting part 2 on the way. Basically, excuse me, all I've really done here is I've given everything a coat, well actually an undercoat of primer, Stunner Res Grey, and then I've gone over it with the RMLO2 from this Vallejo set. Actually, this, I don't know whether this is a different formula, but the Vallejo RML2, although it shook the bottle well, it was quite glossy, and the colour actually, if anything, I would say is better than some of the others I've seen. Or certainly my earlier Vallejo, I seem to remember, wasn't particularly good. I might be wrong. This has actually had a couple of coats of clear as well, ready for sort of weathering and a wash. But even the paint out of the bottle came out glossier, like the newer. I don't know if anybody's tried the newer range. I've tried the newer range in the Air War series, and they do tend to be slightly glossier, or certainly a satin type finish. But yes, that's good. So we'll get that up and we'll crack on with some of the sort of processes of washes and a bit of weathering, painting, etc. and things like that. I won't give too much away in this video. That's for part 2 of the 109, which I'm going to try and start fairly soon. Obviously, hopefully I should be able to start that quite soon, because I've now finished the Spitfire. Just one other little thing I'm doing as a sideline, and this is a little Russian Jeep 1/48 scale. This I've kind of just been knocking up quickly in the background. It's for a sort of theme build that I'm doing for the model club I belong to. So I haven't really had a chance to film it. I really wanted to crack on with it, because the last couple of theme builds unfortunately I just haven't made it to the deadline, so I'm really keen to get this one done. I've actually got to the end of November for this one, so I'm well ahead of the game. I've really just painted it, glossed it, and so far I've given it a sort of wash inside. So the light's not brilliant tonight. Inside, it's not a bad little kit. Tamiya 148 Russian Jeep. I think it's here. Oh, Russian field car. There we go. It's a Gaz 67B. It actually came with a MiG 15 kit that I've built a while ago. So that's perfect. I didn't want anything too taxing for the build, because as I say, the last two I'd missed the deadline, so I thought that's something fairly simple that will fit the criteria. And it's not a bad little kit. I'm probably even going to have a go, something I generally try to avoid, but I've actually primed the figure. I need to clean him up a little bit more actually. I'm going to give him a go and paint him as well actually, just as a bit of a challenge, because I don't normally do figures. So that's pretty much it, not much else to say. I've not actually bought anything. Oh, actually I tell a lie, I did buy one thing, two things actually, because they came as a set. They were on offer, so I've got a couple of the Air War series paints, so we'll see how those go. Generally these new Vallejo paints are really good, so I don't think I'll have too much of a problem with those. But other than that, that's it. I haven't got any new kits. I'm really not buying anything now until Telford. There's nothing actually particularly I want, although the new Hobby Boss SU27 looks quite nice. I think that might be on my list, and I guess we'll see what we find when we get to Telford really. I think that's pretty much it for the moment. Hopefully I'll try and get that part 2 of the 109 up quite soon. I think that's pretty much all there is for the moment, but thanks for watching. Cheers.